Power out, no battery. Flash, crash. The storm had been raging for a long while. Blackness, no power. Maria's first reaction was to clutch her phone. Use the torch app. Find the candles. Phone dead. Her eyes were becoming accustomed to the darkness. Standing perfectly still, she drew outlines of her room. They materialized as grey shapes. She felt her heartbeat slowing. No need to panic. You've been through worse, she said aloud to the emptiness. Opening the blinds, she saw only the flying debris. No lights anywhere. A power outage. I should have prepared, she thought. The storm had been forecast. Any sensible person would have taken the warning seriously, not carried on painting as though it didn't apply to her. Marie sat and pondered. She couldn't risk going outside. She had no way of contacting her neighbours. She searched her memory for help. Suddenly, yes, help buried deep in her memory. The journey came flooding back. She could feel the jolts of the four-wheel drive as it hurtled up the Unadata track. The Gibber Plains fascinating as they stretched from horizon to horizon. The detour to the hot springs gurgling up from the deep, hot desert. They were circular pools edged by green spinifex. Then a sudden wind that took their breath away and made their hair stand on end. The laughter as they raced back to the car. Calmness returned as they reached the campground at Coward Springs. No power, but nice clean facilities. She had wondered who did that cleaning in such a remote spot. Tent erected, dinner cooked and eaten, they settled down for the night as the sun set and the Milky Way snaked across the black sky. The canvas tent, heavy duty with strong steel poles, began to sway. The wild wind was up again, whirling and rushing across the flat, broad land, nothing to stop its course. It began to pick up sand, the fine red sand of Central Australia. They were awake now, watching as the tent roof began to sag under the weight of the accumulating sand. Sand was blowing through the zip opening too. Red sand everywhere. Then crack! One of the strong corner posts bent under the strain. Becoming worried now, but not giving in to panic, they considered their options. A plan. He unzipped the tent, she made it to the car. He zipped up the tent and rushed to the driver's seat. It felt safe. It was safe. That's it, said Marie, the car. Carefully feeling her way down the hall, she went into the garage and sat in her car. She plugged in her mobile. She turned on the radio, Classic FM, to calm her, as she scanned the charging phone for updates on the storm.